Okay, I'm wearing your shirt. Not your shirt, my shirt, but your shirt that you gave me. Sorry, I got excited. Ah! Guys, welcome back to. Oh, sorry.
Morgan likes to start recording when I'm about to, and then letting me know she has started recording. Just so you know, this is where you get the random, like, Sam's being weird things, because she tells me
I
things.
know. I just literally just go right into it.
She's like, recording, like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another discussion video. And I'm like, what is going on?
Pretty much. But
I'm
I just
so not
realized my
focused.
mic is all the way over here, like all the way on the floor. Let's start this again. Hey guys, welcome back to another discussion video to School 2017, and my name is Morgan, and over there is Sam, and we are actually doing this video again because we had audio issues, hence the reason why yesterday or on Sunday I posted up my birthday gift unwrapping that Sam gave me. So if you guys haven't seen that, please check out that video because it's really funny and I freak out and I fell down and you should just watch me freak out. But we are going to be discussing School 2017, which I'm really excited to talk about. And also we're going to be changing up the format too, because I know last time we pretty much just went through every single thing. We just kind of recapped the episode. But me and Sam talked about it and we decided that, you know what, the episodes or our videos are just becoming way too long, and so instead we decided that we're going to do it where, you know, Sam chooses 3 things she wants to talk about, I talk about 3 things, and yeah, and then we're also going to have these things called random fact of the day, which I'm excited about. If you guys have seen 2017, the first episode, don't check out these videos because these are basically going to be spoilers, and yeah, everything's going to be ruined if you watch these videos.
Spoilers. I mean, well, unless you want to, because whatever. If you like spoilers, then, but.
Yes.
Spoilers.
Did you want to talk about your first thing first, Sam?
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, actually, before I talk about the topic, is I'm very happy we finally started this drama, and I'm excited that that we've started a new drama. So I just wanted to put that one out there, because, oh my god, we mastered the masculine for so long. It felt like forever.
Good.
But, so, the first thing I want to talk about is the 2 main guys that are in this drama. If I wish we had our original footage, because Morgan freaked out the first time I said it, but... so let's talk about the 2 guys. So it's Dahui and Taeyoon. Taewoon. So we're gonna get these names straight. So Dahui and Taewoon. And what I find really interesting about them is kind of the dichotomy between them. Sorry, big word. How the major differences, they're like black and white to each other, the yin to the yang, I guess. Because you've got Dahui, who's like super super smart. And it seems like he comes from like a really bad household. Not bad, but like his mom seems like to be like an alcoholic, and it just doesn't seem like a very good situation. Where you have Taehoon, who comes from a very, very rich family, and his dad even threatens to take away his credit cards. But he's like, what, 240 in higher class and whatnot, so
yeah, he's really bad.
You got the first student of the class, you got the, like, not so smart student of the class, and I don't know, I really like them, though, I do, and I kind of like Taewoon over Dahui or Daehui or whatever. I kind of hope Taewoon's the main lead of this, but we don't really know yet. Like, the first episode, we're not really 100% sure, but I was definitely getting, like, Kim Woo-bin vibes from him, so I was happy. I'm like, I want her to be the main, because Kim Woo-bin doesn't usually get, like, good main roles. We need, like, a good bad guy or good, like, troubled guy.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, so me and Sam are going to be doing something differently, and we're going to be doing random facts in this episode. Da-da-da! But my random fact is that this is the 7th season, a part of the school series. The first one actually aired in 1999. I was 9 when that aired. That's how old I am. Yay!
I'm excited for that.
Before, in our last video we recorded, Taylor's mine! I love him. I loved him for first sight. I know I did not love him for first sight, but I pretty much was like, after I looked up how old the actor was like, you're my age. Okay, I appreciate, I think he's my age, but he's around my age. He counts. But yeah, I got really excited. But I'm excited to see how those 2 actors their chemistry are together, and I'm excited to kind of see their, like, how one character, you know, like, oh, here's the thing. Taewoon is like a teddy bear. Like, he may seem like the bad boy, but we all know he's a sweet little teddy bear. Well, Daewee has a little bit of a darker side, where he seems really nice, and he seems like, you know, he's taking care of everyone. He's a class president. He's like very nice to everyone, but I don't know. There's something sketchy about him. What do you think? Do you think there's something
Well,
sketchy?
I mean, I find the sketchiness mostly in like when they were in the car ride, like when everybody was leaving, and he had given his girlfriend, who I do not like, by the way, but he given his girlfriend the notes, and then they had gotten into the car, and he was literally pointing out like, study this, study this, study this, study this, and the kid had made a comment about how everything he had pointed out the first time, or like for the second mock exam, because apparently they're taking like 1,000 mock exams.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Ended up showing up on the exam. So it's like, is he cheating? Is that how he's first in the class? Like trying to get out of a situation, so he's trying to like know what the exams are going to look like, because he is class president and he gets a lot more access to like the teachers' lounges and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how much access to the information does he have, and like how much is he not saying? So that's my question for him.
Or could someone be giving him the answers?
Oh, dun dun dun. Plot thickens.
Exactly. So the first thing I want to talk about for me is the fact that I like that they're talking about the hierarchies in Korea, because from what I read and what I see on TV and movies, although I know TV and movies do not dictate real life, but you know, learning the language, you can tell that there's definitely a hierarchy in Korea. And in this drama, they talk about like hierarchies, grades, like from the grades they have. Because in the beginning, the main girl and her best friend, I'm saying right, I apologize. But she and Unho. I was saying these names so well last time. Last time, I apologize. But they go to eat lunch, and they actually have to get in like the what they were graded, like what they're graded in their class, like.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically they're in like the like high 200s, or like into around 200, and so they have to wait all this time to get to go eat lunch. Also, we get to see like hierarchy again when Taewoon's phone gets taken away and her sketchbook gets taken away by a teacher, and the teacher ends up giving back the phone to Taewoon like seconds later, when Taewoon's like, do you know who my father is? Like, that was a gift from my father. And he's like, okay. And she's like, I need that for college. And he's like, nope. And he's like, come back to me when you have power, pretty much. It's just really interesting to see that hierarchy that is in this drama itself.
Right, yeah. It was, oh, and you know what, we were talking about this before too, which is unfortunate that the other footage went away. Was that like when we take a lot of we took a lot of standardized tests. I haven't taken a standardized test in years. But we took a lot of standardized tests, and the school literally had to feed us. Like, before the test, it was like, cause what was it, like 11th grade when we took like the really big ones, and they were like all this, you show up early, and then we got out of the cafeteria and they fed us like anything we wanted. It was just food everywhere, because then we were going to be sitting in a room for like hours testing. And so, I mean, there's a real correlation between being well fed and doing well in school, and they're only feeding the good kid, like the good kids, the ones who are doing well in class. Like, that makes no sense to me. None. Like, they need to like treat everyone equally in that point, because they're just, the people who are failing are just going to fail even worse because of the system.
I agree with you there, because I do feel like, you know, it's like when rich people look at people who are lower than them, like, and are like, you would do better if you had a better job, better education. It's like, no, you don't realize, like, when you're rich, or when you're rich and your parents are rich, you start off like at a better pace, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, they have a better advantage.
Yeah. So the same thing with these grades is like, when you don't get to eat, or when you don't have teachers that believe in you, then you're not going to be able to achieve as much as you could achieve.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your next thing, Sam?
I want to talk about the two girls, Sarong or whatever her name is, and how adorable they are. And I'm so happy with their friendship right now. They are so cute, and I really like. Sam is going to be a really good kind of backbone for Eunho through this, because it just seems like they're super, super close. Like, we don't even get a backstory on them, and you could already feel how close of a friendship they have, and that's really nice to see. I really liked, like, when she was getting up to the Wrong was her name, I think, got up to leave because of the standardized test, and she's like, "No, don't leave me. You need to stay. Don't take the civil exam." So
I
I'm
love
really
that.
happy with them. Like they're adorable.
They are. And that's my favorite part in this whole drama was, or I guess not my, I mean, it was one of my favorite parts is when she was escaping and she's like, throw me in my bag. And the girl like threw it and it was open and the books went everywhere. I was like, that reminds me so hardcore of me, Sam. Like we would do something like that.
Yeah,
Of course, I
I would be
probably,
the one who got to like zip up the backpack and send it out the window.
yeah, because we all know Sam would not skip school.
Oh my god.
I literally don't do anything to sabotage their friendship or make them hate each other. I don't want another prince and peasant son relationship. I don't want it.
Well, the good news is they don't have the same name, so we can split them up at least now.
Exactly. I just don't want it like the relationship to be ruined. It's okay for them to have hardships, but I hope that the way they are together, I hope that it doesn't ruin like and nothing gets ruined.
Hmm.
But the next thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite scenes. So basically, uh, our girl Anho is riding, or she's basically going to meet her oppa, and who goes to college. And she, while trying to go there, she gets hit off her bike by this motorcycle chase. I don't know why there's a motorcycle chase, but there
Yeah, that
is.
wasn't really explained, was it?
No, because like, why are they chasing Taemoon? I don't understand. Okay, but we're just gonna go with it. But anyways, Taemoon of course stops and he's like, "Do you need a ride?" And she's like, "Yeah." And so he drives her to where she needs to go, the appointment, and she's on the phone. And I think that's where as soon as she picks up and she goes, "Yeah, I'm 18." It's like they didn't even say hello yet. You're just like, "I'm 18." Like, is that how you answer the phone?
Like, no, like, hey, hello, who is this? Whatever. Yes, I'm 18, and I'm
Yeah.
in a school uniform. Is that okay? Like,
Yeah. And then like Taemoon's in the back and be like, are you like he was like he literally thought that she was a prostitute, and I was like I was dying laughing. And then when she goes meets her oppa, and then she's sitting there like talking and being all daydreaming, and then Taewoon comes out of nowhere and punches him in the face, and I was like, you care about her.
and she is so unappreciative.
Yeah, and I love the fact that she's like when her I forgot I'm gonna say his name, but his name is Jung Gyeon. I'm saying his name wrong. I apologize. But it's that's the character's name. But he hit her oppa. I'm just calling her oppa because that's easier. Her oppa like grabbed her hand to pull her away, and she's like, "No, Taylor! Oh, you're holding my hand! Oh!" Like her reaction was priceless. It's like a fangirl right there. She's
Right.
crazy, but I love the fact that he was like that. Taylor was so fast to defend, so fast to be like, "No, like." You don't do this to yourself because that's a moment that I knew that he wasn't just a bad guy,
Right.
because like a bad guy would just be like, yeah, you do you, but he literally was like, no, like I'm not gonna let you do that.
Hmm.
What do you
And
think
so
of that
plot
scene?
to what you were talking about too, because later on in the episode, one of the girls, I can't remember what her name is, she go freak out a notebook. So did you think, like I thought, that maybe she couldn't draw and she was just trying to impress this guy, and that she stole the notebook? Because she looked kind of like side-eyed when the girl was freaking out. So for
I
a small piece of me thought she couldn't even draw. I think she was just until later on when we actually saw her drawing that I realized that like those were actually her pictures.
Yeah. The girl who freaked out, her name is Bitna. Bitna. She's actually played by one of my favorite. She's a singer, z.hera. I love her.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't think that she could drive. I just thought that this girl was like crazy. Like the girl freaking
No.
out her notebook. She's like, "Where is it?"
Where's my notebook? But I thought, because of how protective she was of that notebook and everything, and
Yeah.
how she was giving her weird looks, I thought that maybe she stole the notebook and was kind of like, "Don't look at me" kind of deal. So I didn't think she could draw at first, honestly.
I
Um,
I never thought that.
Maybe I'm overthinking it into a little too much, but like that's the feeling I got a little bit.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
but I enjoyed that scene. I liked it. I felt bad for the actor who got punched because it looked like he actually got sucker punched.
Yeah, that would suck really bad.
But other than that, I liked the scene. It was a good scene, and it's nice to establish like who likes who and what and everything. And him going, I want to be. My dream is to be a campus couple, and she's like, me too. so fangirling over him. It was so,
So
you know what?
cringy.
Like literally, I had to like pause it and go, "Oh my god, no, no, no! I can't watch this."
Me
Oh, I
too.
have bad secondhand embarrassment. I really do. It's so bad.
Yeah, okay. So what's your last thing you want to talk? I think this is your last one, right?
Yeah. So the homeroom teacher.
Marshmallow hot teacher.
I love the marshmallow. He's
I literally, if
adorable.
you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I literally have it right here. You can see it. I don't know. You guys probably can see it. It says, I wrote, Mr. Shim, the homeroom teacher, aka the hot teacher. Because he's so cute. He is cute. I'll admit it. In the beginning, not so much, but then towards the end, when he was like soaking wet. Okay, never mind. I calm myself down.
Oh, Morgan, you need a boyfriend? No.
Never gonna happen. Yeah, boyfriend.
She's gonna have to go to Seoul to find her boyfriend. I swear to God.
I'm gonna have to go to the hell and
And she's
back.
so tiny, and she has such a tiny head, so she'll be fine. I love you. Um, but I like him. You know what? I think he's gonna be like a good source of morale for the kids. But I felt kind of bad because he kind of seems like the one who gets beaten up the most. Like I think he's like the Hubei to everybody, or at least he seems like the Hubei to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because like he is just like he gets one knock after another knock after another knock, and like he's kind of like the errand person. It seems like when they told him to go put up the chart of the students rankings and everything, and but he was like super there to like defend the students too, and that's
Yeah.
really nice to see. And I like him. I like that character.
No, here's the thing. In school 2013, I love the two main teachers. There was like two homeroom teachers. I love their storyline and I absolutely love them. But then when we got to school 2015, I didn't really like the teacher. But I'm starting to really, really like this teacher. And I think maybe it's because we can root for him. He seems like the underdog. And he
Hmm.
seems to actually really care about his students. The only question I have for him is when he's going to stand up for his students, like to the people that he needs to stand up for. Because, like, yeah, he does do things, but it seems like everyone is against him no matter what.
Hmm.
So, and I guess we could talk more about him in the next episode because he does a lot more. But
Yeah,
I love him. He's a marshmallow cute teacher.
he's adorable.
He is adorable. So last I want to talk about is a scene that we had with Taewoon and Daehee. Daewee. So they meet up. I don't forget where they meet up, but they meet up somewhere. And basically, Taewoon snaps at Daehee that he wonders what people will say when realize, like, find out who he really is. And at that point, I was like, so who are you? Who are you? Like
Right?
you can tell me. And of course, me and Sam, we both have theories about who he is, but I think it's really interesting that already the two main guys don't like each other
Hmm.
at all.
I have made a bunch of theories too, as we were talking the last time, because you doesn't think about them maybe being like stepbrothers
Yeah.
or some relationship that we don't have a backstory on yet. Hey guys, welcome back to another random fact. And for you, the random fact that I have for you guys is the shot where Eunho is daydreaming of Jeonjung while painting. When he paints her nose, it's actually a nod to Moonlight Drawn by Clouds, saying, I marked you as mine for a while now."
Anyways, I think you want to do overviews or theories first.
Um, let's do theories. And the basic theory that I want to go with
Okay,
is who do you,
I didn't hear it yet. I didn't hear your theories on last video. I didn't get to that far. So I just want you to speak, so I don't know anything.
oh, okay. So basically, um, my theory is that the person in the hoodie, I think, is Daehui. I think he's kind of a rebel with the cause. Like, he does really, really well in school, but he also has something against the school and kind of the hierarchy and like the unfairness of everything that's going on. Um, I really hope that the friendship between Eunho and Sarong sticks together really well, but I feel like there's going to be a hardship somewhere in between. And um, I kind of agree with the like stepbrothers possibility that Morgan and I were talking about, but she put this idea in my head because it's like Dahi only has his mom, and Taewoon, as far as we know, really only has his dad. So we don't really know much about the relationship, and maybe like there was a relationship there. Who knows? I don't know. So we'll find out later on. Morgan's freaking out because she doesn't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay.
Okay. Is my the mic's still mute? Oops.
Not
It's my turn, and the volume's all the way down, like you know. Okay, so my theories. I added two more to my theories before. So mine is that Taehoon and Daewee are related somehow, maybe half brothers. We didn't know. Maybe there's a secret birth because if you notice that his mom doesn't like they both don't have mom or Taehoon doesn't have a mom or not that we've seen her mom, and then Daewee he just has a mom or we haven't seen his father. So it could be that the father is helping him out with the quizzes and stuff like that, and also Taewon or Tae or whatever to say. Blah, it doesn't like him because of the fact that they're half related. Also, um, you know, stuff like that isn't really. I don't think. I would think that would cause be a huge scandal, so I think that's why it's like under wraps.
mm-hmm.
Also, I think that in the next episode we see this girl named Bora who gets bullied, but I said in my theories too that I think Bora is going to stand up against the bullies, which I hope she does because she seems like a really nice kid. I feel like that Taewoon and her are going to date. If not, of course, I call him. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm being really sarcastic. I hope you don't think I'm serious. Um, okay, I think the mystery person who started the fire. By the way, there was a fire that was really sketchy, and I think the mystery person is Daewee. I don't know, just like I don't know. I kind of don't get the feeling that Taewoon would do something that big. I also feel like the whole mystery study group, aka the secret club, contains Daewee, and I think it's like a club of people more than just like one person. And I think they all kind of wear the mask, like kind of like I forgot what show it was, but there was a show that where like it was like a group of people and they all wore the mask and they all were a hero. Also think that Teacher Shim, Mr. Shim, hot marshmallow guy, will get fired for standing up for the kids or standing up for I also show with the director or principal being fired or them getting arrested or them finally understanding the kids. And then the last two I kind of added on was I think Wee's girlfriend is going to slap her in some way, or I'm not sure if or maybe Daewee is I don't think Daewee's going to be in the love triangle. I see that, and I don't know. I hope they don't go in that way, but I don't really see Daewee as a love interest. Maybe they will be. I'm not sure. I hope not. Maybe it's just because I really don't want them to be. But yeah, those are my theories. Sam, do you want to give some last final thoughts?
I enjoyed this show. I enjoyed the first episode. It took me a little bit to get through, but I find a lot of times with dramas, I have a really hard time getting through the first episode. Like, of characters and stuff kind of bores me a little bit sometimes. But I'm excited to keep going with this and see where it's headed. I'm really glad that like no one died because when we saw the previews for this, we're like, oh no, it's going to be a murder mystery. What's going on?
No.
So no one died. So I'm happy with it. Everybody's still kind of alive for now, and we'll kind of see what's going to happen going forward. I'm excited.
Yeah, so my final thoughts on this episode is that the girl on
And how?
Unho, I want to call her Untuck for some reason. I don't know why, but
Well, because
Unho.
wasn't Untalk and Goblin?
Yep. So the girl kind of reminds me of Playful Kiss, where the girl would do anything to date her love, and she stalks him, and yeah, it was kind of sketchy. She basically reminds me of that girl, and but with her oppa in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the friendship between Unho and Singering, it kind of reminds me of Sam and I when we were in high school, although maybe not that hardcore of like us sneaking out, because let's just admit it, we weren't that hardcore. Um, Although her daydream of painting her oppa and like that just made me cringe slash scream really hard. It was just so cringe worthy. Um, Also, I swear if Taewoon and Unho are not together in the end, I will boycott. He is so rough and mean to her, but he cares. He really does care, and I love him. But anyways, you guys, want to do the outro, Sam?
Anyway, if you like it, and if you want to see more and continue watching our discussion videos, hit the subscribe button down below, and we will see you in our next one.
Bye! Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you'd like to see more videos, click somewhere on the screen. Also feel free to give this video a like or subscribe to our channel because we are always cringeworthy and awkward and weird and just weirdness, so you should just subscribe to us so we can stop being weird.